time to get those last minute Christmas gifts ordered if you want to make sure you are getting them in time for Christmas. So shop the live stream, shop the web, but make sure you are getting your Christmas orders in time, because it's always a bummer when you order something and you're so excited and then it doesn't arrive. You're like, so excited for that person to open that on Christmas morning. So if you are looking for that special someone in your life, this is going to be a really great show for you, because we have 2 hours of gorgeous Lagoon Tourmaline. Many of these items are actually certified and appraised, so that's always really fun, because we can actually kind of see what this would go for in a retail space versus what it goes for here at Shop LC. And of course, I'll get into that and explain how we're able to do what we do with pricing when it comes to, wait, how can it go for so much more, but I'm paying so much less? We get into the explanation of how and why we're able to do what we do when it comes to pricing. But first, I just want to welcome you in. Good afternoon. I hope you're having a really great Friday. If you've been shopping with us all day, maybe you've been on our television broadcast and you're like, okay, I'm under 10 out. Well, here you go. Step into the live stream. We're going to have some gorgeous Lagoon Tourmalines and pieces that are true collector's items. My name is Lauren Masters, one of your hosts here at Shop LC. You can find me on social media at Miss Lauren Masters. And you can catch me both here and in our television broadcast studio. So I'm a little bit everywhere. But I'm so excited to be with you guys on the live stream, because it's a really fun space, you guys. Totally interactive. I always say y'all are my co-hosts, okay? It's a one-man band over here with hosting, so you are the co-host at home. So if you have questions, if you have comments about a piece, if you're like, ooh, that really reminds me of this, or oh, this style looks like that, let me know in the comments, because sometimes the things that you notice, I don't notice. And then I'm like, oh my goodness, you're so right. So let me know what you're thinking. Let me know if you have questions as well. If I skip over something, call me out for it, right? Lauren, what sizes does that come in? Wait, what's the carat weight of the diamonds? Let me know all of those things. It can be, easy to forget sometimes when going item after item to go, oh, shoot, I forgot to do the diamond carat weight. I got too into the Lagoon Tourmaline. So let me know any questions. We've got some friends joining us. Reed, Safwan, thank y'all for joining us here on our Shop LC Friday afternoon live stream. That's right, you guys. It is Friday. We have less than 2 weeks till Christmas, which is just absolutely mind-boggling. I don't know about y'all. I really have my shopping done. I have a few couple little things I want to grab here and there. And now I just need to do some wrapping, which my apartments are actually doing a gift wrap station, which is kind of amazing. I went and picked up 2 big packages, and I was like, I'm actually just going to wrap these right here, right now, while I'm picking them up. And it was great. So I feel like I might be there every day for the next couple of weeks, just like, hey, I'm gonna wrap this real quick, and just do all my wrapping in there. It was really easy. I didn't have to make a mess. It's just like wrap, throw it away, and I was out the door. So get your wrapping done so that when Christmas comes, when that final week comes, you can just relax and enjoy your family. And that's my goal this year, is to the final week when it's leading up to Christmas, just not to have anything to stress about. Everything's done, and just be able to enjoy, because that's really what it's all about. Right, being with the people you love, celebrating the reason for this season. Now, how you shop here on the live stream is super easy. I was telling y'all to comment, right? Be my co-host, but that's also how you shop as well. You're going to shop through commenting. So very easy. We do not instantly charge you. It's not going to be like you. There are obviously some different shops set up where you can just click and buy, fast buys and things like that. What we actually do on the live stream is we will send you a link to your inbox that takes you to our website, and then you'll check out on the web. And when you do, you're gonna have a coupon code. It's live25 that gets you 25% off on whatever you purchase on the live stream for 48 hours. So definitely make sure you input the coupon code. Sometimes we might think, oh, it's automatically applied. No, you got to put that in. We want to make sure you're getting your additional savings for shopping with us in the live stream. You're choosing to shop with us right here in this special space. And so we want to reward you for that with 25% off. There's that coupon code behind me, live25. Take a screenshot, jot it down, and that will get you 25% off. You're also going to get complimentary shipping on all orders, $49.99 or more. Okay, $49.99 or more. So I think everything in today's show, you're going to get instant complimentary shipping. So that's just another bonus. And then I do like to mention, I always mention it, but on shows like today in particular, when we have quite a few certified and appraised pieces that are going to get a little bit more into the higher price points, I really encourage you to utilize, Alex just pulled it up, 13 days till Christmas. Thank you, Elias. Oh my goodness. 13 days, you guys, less than 2 weeks. That is, whew, it's going to come so quickly. I feel like December has already flown by. I'm like, wow, okay. I had all these things on my calendar and half of them have already come and gone. 13 days. Whoa. We have a comment here. Hi there. Guess what I did? Enjoyed the preview show called Saturday Night Main Event on YouTube. Oh, cool. And it was good. And I like your shirt today. Thank you, Hassan. My reindeer shirt. You know what's funny about this, y'all? I bought this in college probably about, oh my goodness, you guys. I bought this about 12 years ago at Goodwill because I got invited to like a ugly sweater Christmas party. And it was before you could go, like this was so new 12 years ago, you know, like ugly sweater parties became so popular. And so I went to Goodwill. This is the only Christmas sweater I could find. I don't even think it's like an ugly Christmas sweater. But I don't know how long the person before me had it, but I've been wearing this sweater for 12 years. I think I got it for like $4. So I'm very proud of my reindeer sweater, my Goodwill find that I'm wearing 12 years later. I hadn't calculated how long I've had this, but wow. I know Isaac, if he was on here, he'd be making fun of me because he says I shop all the time. But when you keep a sweater for 12 years, okay, I'm getting my money's worth and then some when I shop. So, wow, that brings me back. The fact that I've had this for 12 years is crazy to think about. But thank you, Hassan. I'm trying to be in the Christmas spirit every day, every live stream, every TV broadcast up until Christmas. Actually, speaking of, if any of y'all are up, if you can't sleep on Monday from 2 to 6 a.m., Sean and I are having a Christmas pajama party for our overnight show. We're both going to be in our Christmas jammies. We're going to be drinking hot chocolate. So make sure y'all tune in 2 to 6 a.m. on our television broadcast. You can also catch that on YouTube or on the website. But it's going to be really fun. It's going to be one of the final days of Christmas, of course, Christmas shipping. So do make sure that you tune in because we're going to have a blast. We already have a ton of fun on our Monday overnights, but being in Christmas jammies is just going to make it even better. Okay. So we talked about how you shop. We talked about free shipping, coupon code, budget pay. I got distracted when I got the compliment about the sweater. Budget pay, you guys. Budget pay is not a Shop LC credit card. I know a lot of other home shopping companies have credit cards, right? Budget pay is not a credit card. Budget pay is simply portioned out payments, all right? So anything in our lineup today, you can get this. We'll divide it up. It'll be either 4 or 5 budget payments. Those are interest-free. There's not a credit check. There is no convenience fee, no setup fee, nothing. You simply select budget pay. And that means today you will pay the first price plus tax. And then over the next 4 months, it'll be a flat rate each month. So let's say your item's $100. Today you pay $20 plus tax. And then you pay $20, $20, $20, $20. So with these items, like I mentioned, many are certified and appraised. And I know right now, I actually picked up my car from the dealership this morning. And I could tell they were a little mad at me because I took it in because I was hearing a weird noise. And, you know, I got the report back and it was like quite a bit to get it fixed. And I called them and I was like, yeah, I actually think I'm going to need to wait till after Christmas to do these repairs. And I could tell the guy was like, not really wanting to do that because it was already there. And I was just like, I just can't financially do this right before Christmas. Like I've already got too many financial commitments right now. And so I was like, you know, will it be safe for me to drive through Christmas and then I'll take it in? And he's like, yeah, I guess so. So anyways, I understand the pressure during the holidays. And so that's why I encourage y'all to use budget pay because then you can get to these higher priced items without feeling that internal stress and pressure of like, how am I going to afford this? I'm going to run up my credit card bill. Don't do that to yourself. Just use your budget pay. All right. Now let's get into it, friends. It is time for Lagoon Tourmaline. Ah, Hassan, yes, you bet you be in the good Christmas spirit with the good manners. Thank you. I try. It's just fun, right? It's just fun to get into the Christmas spirit. So Lagoon Tourmaline, you guys, absolutely gorgeous. It is going to be this fine quality blue-green tourmaline. It really is the color of like a mystical lagoon, kind of that tropical waters range, right? Normally these are going to be very eye clean, typically very well cut, and it's going to have your traditional grading when it comes to AAA, Quad A, etc. Now, these are typically from Mozambique or African origin when we're looking at Lagoon Tourmaline. So this is going to be highly sought after. Now, it is going to be, if you're thinking, okay, well, what's the difference between Lagoon and Paraiba? Paraiba is going to be more neon, okay? More of a neon blue. Where Lagoon Tourmaline is going to be more of this kind of rich, almost teal color. Teal is the best way that I can describe Lagoon Tourmaline. Is this rich, a little bit warmer than a Paraiba, right? Paraiba is like, whew, jumps out at you. It does have the tropical waters look, but it's going to jump out at you a little bit more. Where Lagoon Tourmaline is going to be a little bit more warm, a little bit more subtle. Elias, what do you prefer, Lagoon Tourmaline or Paraiba?
That's a tough one, to be honest.
It's tough, right?
I got to go with my first one, and I'm going to go with the Lagoon.
He's going Lagoon.
Mm-hmm.
He's going Lagoon. I really love how bright Paraiba is. I almost feel like if there was a piece with them together, it'd be really beautiful, too. I might say Paraiba for me personally, because I really like light colors. But it would be hard. I feel like there's a time and place for each one. And collectors, you know, you can't have just one, right? You need to complete your collection. So just, if you are a collector, man, if you are able to get something today, definitely make sure you're slipping one of these into your collection. All right, you guys. So the first item that we have is going to be this gorgeous ring. Now, this will be one of the more dainty pieces of the show. We've got some really unique settings in today's show. This is going to be more of a traditional look. You've got a carat 8 on your oval. That is going to be a quad A Lagoon Tourmaline. Now this will be set in 950 platinum, and you're actually getting 5.16 grams of platinum on that ring. Wow, I love the color in that. And then you're going to have 18 diamonds coming in at 17 points. Each diamond is 1.3 millimeters. So really nice size on your diamonds as well. They actually stand out. It's not like teeny tiny diamonds where you barely notice them. You actually see every single diamond as you make your way around that Lagoon Tourmaline. And you notice that there, almost a sunburst style halo that you see. So just to kind of recap, that's going to be a carat 8 on your Lagoon Tourmaline oval. You then have your 18 diamonds coming in at 17 points, okay? 17 points on the diamonds, 1.3 millimeters each, all done in 950 platinum. Now, this, of course, does have a 5-star rating. Of course it would, right? I love this from Diana. She said, magnificent. Wow. Just received in different light navy blue, green, or a combination of colors. And I haven't seen yet in sunlight or nightlight. This is stunning. Highly recommend. Thank you, Diane, for leaving that review. I want to let anyone know, when you leave those reviews, I love sharing those because I could talk about this stuff all day, right? I am paid to be here. Y'all know that. But when someone who's actually paid for their product gets it home and loves it so much, that speaks volumes, you guys. Now, one thing I gotta mention, sizing, it's not looking good, you guys. That's the downside. We're starting at a size 8 and moving up to size 11. Size 8 through 11. Now, I want to point out that oftentimes during our television broadcasting, when things are over $1,000, we will offer ring sizing. Now, I'm not guaranteeing this. I don't know if it'll cost, but I do recommend if you purchase one of these rings today, it's over $1,000, call our personal shoppers. See if they are able to have this ring size for you. I'm not guaranteeing, I'm not making any promises. It never hurts to ask, okay? It never hurts to ask. All they can do is say, oh, sorry, we can't do that. Maybe you could have it sized at a local jeweler, but try it first because there's a chance that we could, either complimentary or for a small fee, okay? There's your personal shopper number right there behind me. And I would love for you to jot that down because this is not the same personal shopper number for our on-television broadcast. This is a personal shopper number dedicated exclusively to the live stream. And I think that's a really big deal because when it's dedicated to us, that means they know what's going on with our sales. They know what's going on with our products. And so they're able to help you with exactly what you're purchasing. So you'll see there that number, 888-835-2237. Write it down, screenshot it, whatever you got to do to keep up with that number. All right. Now let's get into the nitty gritty, the price point. I see we have some people joining us. We have Craig. Craig said, Chris Clark, you might be trying to tag someone maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. Hi, Craig. I hope you're having a good day though. Miss Pat, Miss Terry, my mama and grandmother are joining us. We have online
ads started.
5.
USA, yeah.
There we go. Thank you. And we have Selena. Thank you, Elias. I'm like, online something. Thanks for joining us, friends. I love seeing all of your faces here in the live stream. If it's your first time, introduce yourself. I would love to get to know you. Where are you tuning in from today? Elias, if y'all are hearing a voice, that's Elias. Elias is behind the scenes. He's making everything happen. I am not tech savvy. If it wasn't for Elias, there would be no live stream happening because all these things, I have no idea. I've been doing this for over 2 years. I have no idea how all these things run. There was one day that some of us got together a long time ago and tried to make this work. That was when Stephanie was managing, and I still have no idea how we pulled it off. So thank goodness for Elias, you guys. He is amazing, and thank you for being behind the scenes, Elias, making it happen. So your price point today, you are coming down from $2,270 to $1,702. Okay, $1,702. Well, your estimated replacement value, friends, oh my goodness, is $6,300, and that was in June. $6,300 in June is your estimated replacement value. You can get this home, $6,300. I'm just going to round it to $1,700 for $4,600 less than your estimated replacement value. You've got a $340 budget pay. So if you are looking to add Lagoon Tourmaline into your jewelry box, onto the hand, this is your opportunity. What a perfect opportunity to get Lagoon Tourmaline into your collection. It is absolutely gorgeous. So this one will be shop 1. Okay, so if you're interested, you will comment shop 1, and that is how you get the link to that product. And it will come with that appraisal card as well. So this card will come with your ring. So you're going to have all of the details. You have the estimated replacement value. So it's really nice to have that card in addition to getting your item home. I also wanted to mention, you guys, if you're like tuning in for the first time and you're going, hold up, what are y'all doing? How is this possible? How can you bring me a ring that's worth $6,300, but you're bringing it to me for $1,702? Here's the secret to Shop LC. We manufacture our own jewelry. We source our gemstones. We manufacture our jewelry. So therefore, we've cut out the middleman. We've cut out the markups. Okay? So I used to work in women's fashion for a wholesale manufacturer. And I would hear the boutique stores as they would come through our booth and they would look at different things. And let's say a top was $20. They would say, okay, it's $20. We're going to sell it for double and a half. So they'd take a $20 top and they would sell it for $70 in a boutique. And that was just the math. That was what they had to do to pay for their building, right? To pay for their lights, their electricity within their building, to pay for advertising. It costs a lot to have a storefront. We cut that out. We are bringing the items from us to you. We used to sell to other home shopping networks. Still do. We used to sell to big box stores. And they would sell our products, and we're going, man, why don't we just bring these straight to the customers who love those products? So you might actually have Shop LC jewelry from years and years ago that you got somewhere else that you don't even know is part of our lineup. You just might. We've been in the business for about 32 years on television, doing broadcasts for 17 years, bringing our items straight to you at home. So thank you for shopping with us. All right, let's get into our next ring. And wait, did my dream come true? It did, Elias. We've got Lagoon and Paraíba.
Okay.
Remember at the beginning, I was like, it would be great if we had both. Okay, so we not only have both, but friends, the setting on this is so gorgeous, so feminine. This is right up my alley, you guys. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I just have to get to it real quick, and then I'll get into the details. Your Paraíba, you have 5 on each side. They're in the shape of hearts. You have a heart on each side of your Lagoon Tourmaline filled in with 5 Paraíba Tourmaline. How precious of a design is that? You've got actual hearts. And I know it's not showing close up, so look at that on the screen. Look at those hearts. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Elias. Look at this, you guys. That isn't looks like a heart. This is an actual heart. They've done the heart design in white gold, 10 karat white gold. They have done this heart outline and then filled it in with your 5 Paraíba Tourmaline. This might be one of the sweetest designs I have ever seen with Lagoon Tourmaline. Truly, I am actually in awe. I love this so much. Such a sweet, feminine design. Like that heart. I can't believe that, Elias. It's so much detail.
A good way of saying I love you during the holidays.
It is. What a sweet Christmas gift, right? Like, it has that little element of love. Oh, y'all, I love this one. I love it so much. Oh my goodness. Okay, so your Lagoon Tourmaline, that is going to be a cushion cut Lagoon Tourmaline coming in at 82 points. So just under carrot, I would say it gives the appearance of a carrot for sure. AAA on that Lagoon Tourmaline. You're getting beautiful color, though it's a AAA. You will then have your 10 round Paraíba in those heart shapes. And you have a gorgeous 22-point diamond halo surrounding your Lagoon Tourmaline. So we're getting a little bit of everything, right? We're getting your Lagoon Tourmaline, you're getting diamonds, and you're getting Paraíba Tourmaline. So we're checking both of those gorgeous gemstone boxes, all done in 10 karat white gold. So we have nothing today in yellow gold. Lagoon Tourmaline just really presents beautifully in those white metals. So the platinum, the white gold. I don't know that we do. We do have rhodium over sterling silver. So it's those light, bright metals where Lagoon Tourmaline really does just have the most absolute incredible presence. It pulls you in with that beauty. Now, taking a peek at price point, we are starting at $2,000. We're going to bring you down with that coupon code to $1,500, and then you're going to get an easy breezy $300 budget pay, which I absolutely love. $300 on your budget pay. I'm trying to give y'all another view here. It's a little big, so it's like not sitting so straight on my hand. There is another view of that one. I'll put it on the ring holder for you guys as well. So you're going to get this home for $1,500. Do y'all want to know what the appraisal is? Put that 5, okay, from $1,500 in a different area. $5,600. So you are getting this for about $4,000 less than what you would be spending elsewhere. $5,600. I think I'll do $1,500. I'll take the $1,500 over the $5,600 any day. Okay. All right, friends. Sizing on this, we have 6 through 10. 6 through 10. Now, sizing is easier on gold than it is on platinum. Platinum takes extreme equipment, eye protection, all of it, and eye protection on gold as well. But sizing platinum can be quite challenging. Sizing gold, 10 karat gold, you should have no problem. So whether we can do it or whether a local jeweler can do it, you will be able to have this size if you needed to. Typically here at Shop LC, we can size up to or down to. So that means we'd be able to go down to about a 4, up to about a 12, if our team is able to size that with you. And again, you will get your appraisal card, as well as with this one, you're going to get a Luxoro card. So Luxoro collection is anything done in 10 karat or 14 karat gold. Comment shop 2 if you want to get your Lagoon and Paraíba. And I'm just doing a quick scan. It looks like we might have Paraíba making some guest appearances at some other points in the show as well. But I don't see a single other heart shape in this lineup, okay? So that's a big deal. Here we go. Shop 2 for your Lagoon and Paraíba combo. I am loving that. You're getting the best of both worlds right there with both Lagoon and Paraíba.
I was wondering when you were going to say that.
The best of both worlds?
Yeah. I was thinking Hannah Montana.
Me too, Elias. I was literally about to say, you get the best of both worlds. Chillin', I'll take it slow. Then you rock the show. I can only do that first portion. I feel like that's my personality type. Chilling out, taking it slow. Then you rock out the show. I'm either like at home with my dog snuggling, or I'm like, let's do something. Let's have fun. I'm probably at home snuggling more, though. I'm kind of a homebody these days.
Speaking of portions, this next auction definitely has a good budget pay that we could split into portions.
Yes, you guys. Budget pay is going to help you a lot on this one. Okay, so we are looking at another Luxoro piece, which means it will be done in 10 karat white gold. Now, this is going to be a lot more squared off than the other pieces we've seen, right? So we've seen an oval and a cushion, but even with the cushion, you'll notice your halo had kind of those rounded edges, and then, of course, the heart shape had rounded edges as well. This is going to have everything very squared off. So if you want something that looks a bit more modern, minimalist, just like very clean, straight lines, this is going to be a ring for you. And it goes to personality, right? It goes to personal preference, personality preferences of whether you want something that's got more curved edges, softer lines, or if you want those straight, bold lines. But I also love on this one, we got a lot of character because we not only have diamond rounds, but we also have baguette cut diamonds. So you, again, are getting the best of both worlds. You're going to have alternating as you move down the band. The outer edges will be your round diamonds, and then that inner row, the inner lane, is going to be your petite baguette cut diamonds. So you're getting both, which again just gives you added character within that ring. And then we have the octagon cut Lagoon Tourmaline. That's going to be a carat 31. Okay, so you're not only entering the 1 carat club, but you're going beyond the 1 carat club with a carat 31 on your AAA Lagoon Tourmaline. Now, something to note, you guys, is when we're seeing this in white gold, it's AAA, because if it were quad A, we would put it in platinum. Now, I feel like the color is reaching very similar territory here to what we would consider quad A, right? But remember, for it to be considered quad A, we would put it in platinum. So sometimes you're right there on the borderline, but we might want to do a design in white gold, which would lead us to potentially use a high-graded piece, and it's going to be minimum AAA. So we're calling this the Deco Majesty. I do see a bit of that Art Deco styling there, but again, for me, this one is just all about the crisp, clean lines, the minimalist style, right? Some of us like fluffy, some of us like a lot of detail, added gemstones, added halos, and some want minimalistic. Show me the gemstone. Let all eyes be on that Lagoon Tourmaline. All right, and that's what you're getting with this one. So we are looking at 10 karat white gold. You've got your AAA Lagoon Tourmaline. You've got 19 points of genuine earth mined diamonds. Okay, these are not lab grown. I'm not dissing lab grown diamonds. We love our lab grown diamonds here. But if you are someone seeking earth mined diamonds, bam, here you go. So start price on this was going to be $2,270. We are bringing you down to, again, $1,702.50. $1,702.50 with a $340 budget pay. So same price point that we were looking at for option 1. I think it was option 1, or was it option 2? It was option 2. But completely different looks. So we're really bringing something for everyone out there. Different looks, right? Different strokes for different folks. So sizing on this one, 6 through 10 again. So we've got that kind of base size range, and you could size from there if needed. Always contact the team on that. All right, my friends, this one will be shop 3. Shop 3. Now, the past 2 have not been reviewed. So if you get this home, please do me a favor. Leave a review, you guys. Please leave a review because I love sharing those. I really do. And I know that even just if someone's shopping on the web, they love to read those reviews. I love reading reviews, whether it's Shop LC or whether I'm shopping elsewhere. I am so quick to read a review, like, okay, is this true to size? Okay, does it look as good in person as it does in the photos? I am all about that. And so I think there are a lot of people like me who I want to know a little bit before I get something home. Those reviews are helpful. All right, shop 3 for this one. And we are going to continue on. And we're going to get back into a certified and appraised piece. And I know for many of you, having the appraisal is a really big deal. You like to know the value of what you have, right? Like what it would be worth out there in the world of jewelry. And the thing to keep in mind is we do things so differently here at Shop LC that, yeah, it's really nice to have this appraisal card because what you pay for this is not necessarily reflective of what this would be worth out there in the world of jewelry. So it's really nice to have this as a little resource, as a little starting point of, hey, yeah, this is what your ring could actually be worth. It's really, really neat. So I love it. I think it's a nice resource for all of you. And I feel like if you are new to collecting, these are really great little cards to keep forever so you know what's in your gemstone. But I like to mention this, and I try to mention this in almost every show. If you are a collector and you find yourself here at Shop LC and you're getting lots and lots of gemstone pieces, I strongly encourage you, even when you're getting pieces that are not certified and appraised, get some thick index cards. Every time you get a piece of jewelry in the mail, okay, take your index card, cut it in thirds. I want you to take your card, take your piece, go to the web. On your little index card, write down the center stone, the carat weight. Write down the accent stones, the carat weight, and write down what metal it's in. Because as you start building your collection, you will start forgetting the carat weights. You'll start forgetting, oh, are those diamonds or is it moissanite on the accent stones? Is it platinum? Is it white gold? And so when you go to pass these down, or when you might go one day and you want to sell one of these pieces, you want to know all the details in your piece. And so I recommend y'all do that. That's just my little tip, because I know for me, if I were starting my collection, I would be really overwhelmed really quickly. All right. Okay, friends, let's get into this next ring. I love this one. This one might be my personal favorite so far. It has a double halo, and the double halo is done in beautifully graded diamonds. You're actually getting 37 points of gorgeous diamonds in that double halo. Now, the Lagoon Tourmaline itself is going to be a cushion cut. It's a 79-point cushion cut. You've got AAA on your Lagoon Tourmaline, done in 10 karat white gold. Remember what I said. If it's in 10 karat white gold, it's going to be a minimum of AAA, but could even dip into the quad A sometimes. 79 points, so just under a carat there. But then you've got that double halo, which is giving you a really big look on the hand. And like I mentioned, that's 37 points, but also 44 diamonds, okay? And each one of those diamonds is 1.2 millimeters. So you see each diamond perfectly pronounced. There's that inner halo, there's the outer halo. And those have a very rounded edge. So it really kind of rounds off that cushion cut edge. I just love that look. I love a double halo. Years ago, I worked with a girl. She had a beautiful engagement ring. And actually, I think had a triple halo. And I was like, dang, girl. And she didn't have the largest center stone, but she had this triple halo. And it just created such a big look, such an elegant look, that I've always been a fan of a double halo, because I always think back to that. And I'm like, you don't necessarily have to have the largest center stone, because when you get into that double halo, it allows the look to become bigger and bigger beyond your center stone. So I really love that. Now, sizing is very limited in this one, okay? Sizing is going to be 6, 7, 8, and 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, it's in 10 karat gold, so keep that in mind. Total carat weight is 1.16 carats between your pure new Lagoon Tourmaline and your diamonds on this gorgeous ring. I love it, you guys. Let's get into your pricing, and then let's get into the estimated replacement value, okay? Because these things are not like each other. So your start price today is $17.35. We applied a coupon code, bringing you down to $13.01. Okay, so just over $1,300 with a $260 budget pay. So you're going to pay about $1,300 to get this home. Your estimated replacement value is $5,300. You are paying $4,000 less to get home your Lagoon Tourmaline than what we have on your appraisal card. $4,000 less. You guys, that is wild. Whenever I see I love shows that have certified and appraised pieces, because I'm like, is this for real? Are we doing this right now? This is real. We are in fact doing this. You can get this home for $4,000 less than the estimated replacement value. Cha-ching. Yes, money saved. Wow. And I mean, that's some gold on that as well. This was actually appraised in, September 5th. So gold has even increased from then. So you're getting some gold weight in that as well. But very excited, because we actually have a matching pendant coming up with that double halo, also done in white gold. So this ring right here will be shop 4. Shop 4 for your double diamond halo, Lagoon Tourmaline. And here is the matching pendant. Now, the first thing I noticed, and I have to point this out to you guys, is the chain. Mm-hmm. Y'all, you are not getting a standard pendant chain. You are getting an 18-inch, 10-karat white gold rope chain. Okay? Now, I am not knocking standard pendant chains. The pendant we're going to have later on has a traditional pendant chain. But for some reason, this is a Christmas special edition piece. We have upgraded you to a 10-karat white gold rope chain. So you could wear this rope chain on its own if you wanted to. Maybe you wear the 10-karat white gold rope chain every single day as your go-to rope chain. And then when you have a special occasion coming up, you put on your Lagoon Tourmaline pendant. It is very rare that we have a rope chain that comes with a pendant. I am actually in shock, and I'm going to try that on its own for you as well. I want to get this on the neckline. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Now you'll have your cushion cut Lagoon Tourmaline. That's going to come in at 77 points. You have a lobster claw closure there on the back of your chain. AAA grading on your Lagoon Tourmaline. You will then have the exact match on the diamonds, 44 diamonds, 37 points of diamonds. This sits at 18 inches. Y'all know I love an 18-inch neckline. I love something that sits higher up. I love this pendant, you guys. I am totally in love. Oh my goodness. I love the way it sits. I love that it's on a rope chain. I already love the setting, right? I mean, with the ring itself, I was like, ooh, this is my kind of setting. Special edition, you guys. I cannot believe you're getting a rope chain. What a steal right now. 10 karat white gold. You are getting genuine earth mine diamonds. Now, here's the kicker, you guys. Okay, obviously the pendant's gorgeous. It's Lagoon Tourmaline. Like, yeah, it's gorgeous. But look what you can do. And this is amazing because gold prices are soaring. You have probably about a 1 millimeter rope right here. You're not wearing your Lagoon Tourmaline? You have that tucked away in your jewelry box at home. It's safe and sound. But you're like, I'm going to go run some errands. Okay, I'm going to go do some errands today. I'm going to throw on a t-shirt or a Christmas sweater. And look, you're wearing a white gold, a 10 karat white gold rope chain. This isn't sterling silver. This is a white gold rope chain that you have around your neckline. Think about that as a gift with purchase, you guys. Think about it like a gift with purchase. That is really what you're getting right now. The fact that we're doing a rope chain upgrade, huge. Like, at least I feel like I've maybe seen that one time ever that we've done a rope chain with a pendant.
Especially something that elegant. It almost looks like it's a platinum.
Yes.
But with the touch of the white gold and the white design, definitely adds a lot more style and makes it more unique, to be honest.
It does. And like, I would wear this every day without the pendant, and then I put the pendant on for special occasions. This is such an easy to wear chain. So you're getting 2 complete looks for one price. And we're doing a complete price match to the ring. So you're going to pay $1,300. You're going to have a $260 budget pay. So if you wanted to get the set, you're paying $520 for the ring and the pendant with the rope chain today. $520. And again, your appraisal here, I don't think they took into account the 20-inch chain because that much gold, you guys, your appraisal is still at $5,300. And you're paying $1,300. So again, you're paying $4,000 less than the estimated replacement value. And just to get a gold rope chain like this here at Shop LC, one, we don't really do very many white gold standalone chains like this. But, I mean, a rope chain like this would be at least $300. So you are basically getting this as a complimentary gift with purchase, given the fact that the ring and the pendant are the same price. And then we're throwing in a gorgeous rope chain. There's a bundle and save option. You can always check, test your luck, see if you're able to stack the coupon code with the bundle and save. But this is a Christmas deal, you guys. So take advantage of this deal. This, to me, might be the sneak-in deal of the show because of the fact that we get the rope chain included. Shop 5 there for your pendant, you guys. I am so happy about that one for y'all. Like, yeah, that is a wow deal right there. Okay, y'all, let me know if you have any questions. If there's something you're loving, shout it out from the rooftops. Also, let me know in the comment section, what is your favorite way to get in the Christmas spirit this time of year? For some reason, this Christmas season, I've been a little bit blah. I don't know what it was. I've just been kind of a little down. My mood hasn't been as cheerful as it normally is in the Christmas season. Today I'm feeling a little better, but the past couple of days I've been feeling a little blah. And I'm trying to pinpoint, and I don't really know why that is. But we all just kind of go through those moments where we're like a little bit not ourselves, and I don't like that. I don't like it when I don't feel like myself. But let me know how you get in the Christmas spirit, because I feel like what really helped for me yesterday is I took some time to set up my Christmas village that I've been collecting since I was a kid. I set up a second Christmas tree, like in my house. I have two trees that I wasn't going to put up 2 this year, but I was like, you know what, let me just do that for fun. And that kind of got me in the spirit. I went to the dollar store and got some fun, just little like crafty stuff and did some extra decorating. And it helped me get in the spirit a little bit more. So I don't know, just little things like that. I wrapped a couple of gifts and that got me in the spirit too. So I think just like, even though I wanted to like stay curled up in bed and be a little bit of a Debbie Downer, I was like, no, get out, do some Christmas stuff. And it really lifted my spirits. And you know what else will lift your spirits? Gym Fest. And we're doing a December Gym Fest, you guys, a Christmas Gym Fest, a holiday Gym Fest, whether you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. We are so excited to have you here on December 19th. December 19th, that is next Friday, 1 week away from Gym Fest, okay? 1 week away from Gym Fest. Take a peek here. Now, this will be from 12 to 4, noon to 4, here at our Austin studio. We have free jewelry cleaning and repairs. We have on-site appraisals. So if you want to have an older piece appraised or have something reappraised, you can. That's going to be $55. Super great price for appraisals. We're going to have some hands-on workshops. I know they're going to do some beauty workshops. We also have gifts, prizes, offers, and of course, we're going to have some yummy little refreshments, some little snacks. So come hang out. If you live in Texas, come to our studio. You get to do a studio tour with Casey. We'll have the workshops. You'll get to meet some of the hosts. I, unfortunately, will be out of town, so we won't be able to join you guys. But please come. It's so much fun. Take a quick peek at this video. This shows you what Gym Fest is all about. There's kind of like the welcome area. You can take pictures with your host, with Ankur, our vice president there. And anyone's welcome to join us for Gym Fest. It's so much fun. They'll get you checked in. They'll let you know everything that's happening. We also have a pop-up shop, so you can actually shop these items live in person. Excuse me. And purchase some of the items that you love in person. Then we have, last time we had a bead workshop with a bead professional. Now, as you can see, we also have snacks. We'll have catered food brought in. Some yummy snacks to have throughout the day. And, you can take a peek at the different jewelry and see what you love. Sometimes it's so much fun to shop items in person when you've been shopping through the screen, right? You also get to meet people, right? You get to interact with fellow Shop LC viewers. And that's really fun to get to interact with, this community, because our Shop LC community, to me, is unlike any other home shopping network. We have a really tight-knit community. And look at that. Literally looking at braided tanzanite loose in person. Here's our jewelry repair area, which I actually have a piece that I need repaired. And I won't be there. So maybe I need to give it to Stephanie and see if she can take it over there and see if there's any hope for it. There's Miss Kim. She used to do a fashion segment. We might have someone else stepping in to do that. I'm not sure. I don't know the full lineup. But there's so many fun activities, you guys, and it is just a fun-filled afternoon. It's completely free to you. You don't have to pay an admission fee. It's going to be really fun, and it's the first time that we were doing this around the holidays, so I know it's going to be extra special for you guys, and I'm just super, super sad that I can't be there. I'm super excited that y'all get to come down and experience this. And hey, if you're coming to Austin for Gym Fest, go check out some of the Christmas festivities. I went over to Mozart's the other night. It was so nice just to get a hot cocoa and enjoy the lights and the music. So do something fun and festive while you're in town. There's lots to see around Austin at this time of year. So
did they have a performance?
They did have a performance.
Did they?
Yes.
Good? Yeah. Okay.
It was fun.
It's fun to go to Mozart's. You don't know what you're going to get.
Yes.
Right?
It was.
But that's part of it.
Yeah. I haven't been to Mozart's in so many years, and I had been there in 2019 when it was just like the light show.
Yeah.
And curated with the music. But now it's like a live singer, and then they have like a floating thing in the lake with like the Nutcracker and like flame throwing. So it was.
Okay, that's an addition to the last time
yes,
I went.
It was completely different. I was like, whoa, what's happening? There was literally like a guy dressed like the mouse and the Nutcracker, like throwing flames around. So.
Okay, well, if you end up going again, let me know.
Okay. It was fun. It was very relaxing. I didn't pay as much attention to the show. I just enjoyed like the lights and my yummy like s'mores hot chocolate. They had really, really good hot chocolate. They like flamed it. They torched it. All right, you guys. So go check it out. It's different than it has been in the past. Okay. So this is the first multi-Lagoon Tourmaline ring rehab. And actually, I'm going to say it really is the only. So we have a band ring coming up, but this is a 3-stone ring. So this is going to be like a trilogy ring, past, present, future ring in Lagoon Tourmaline. Could you ever imagine owning a past, present, future in Lagoon Tourmaline? What? Oh my goodness, you guys. So you have 3 baguette cut Lagoon Tourmaline gemstones. Each one is going to be a 6x3 millimeter stone. Total carat weight on your Lagoon Tourmaline is going to be a carat 07. So carat 7, you are entering the 1 carat club, my friends, with your Lagoon Tourmaline. Premium Lagoon Tourmaline on this one, done in 10 karat white gold. And we've actually added in, I love that we've done this. Remember I said earlier, I was not dissing on lab diamonds because we love them both. I know some people are partial to one or the other, and that's why I definitely note when we have earth mine versus lab. But when we are able to utilize the lab diamonds, which we've done on this specific ring, we are able to drop your price point lower. And I love having lab diamonds here at Shop LC because it means we're able to give you more flexibility, right? For someone who's been looking at these items going, man, I really love a Lagoon Tourmaline. I don't know if I can work on that or make that work right now. This gives you a little bit more flexibility. And we're actually going to have other rings coming up that will give you even more flexibility. So stick around. But this is still a little bit out of your price range, but this is right at the $1,000 mark, you guys. Okay? With our coupon code, right at the $1,000 marker. Amazing. Amazing, you guys. And it's a 3-stone. It's a past, present, future. I love the way your lab diamonds are set, however, because there's 2 different sizes on those lab diamonds. So they're 1.5 millimeter to 1.9 millimeters. And you'll notice we've placed the largest on the edges, the 4 corners, and then right in the center. So as you make your way around those 3 stones, it's not just like a flat surface. You've got these little curves. And so it gives it this very like regal royal look on the hand when you have that outer layer of lab diamonds that is like a picture frame, but like a very elaborate picture frame. You know, I've been looking at picture frames for Christmas gifts and I'm like, ooh, okay, there are some very elaborate picture frames out there. When I was looking, actually, I did a little browsing in a store right before I came here, and y'all, they had at Marshall's a Gilmore Girls dog sweatshirt. I wanted to buy it for Camry, but they did not have an extra large, and they were made a little tight. They had a size large, and I'm like, I think it would be too tight on her, but I wanted so badly to buy her a Gilmore Girls sweatshirt so she could be part of our little Gilmore Girls club. All right, you guys, back to the 3-stone ring. So past, present, future. Oftentimes this has been thought to be a really great anniversary gift because it will represent your past with someone, your present with that person, and then the future that you have together. I love the past, present, future ring as that. I think it's a really beautiful anniversary gift. I also love it as a gift to yourself to honor where you've come from, right? How much you've grown, to be proud of your present, where you're at in the moment. I mean, we are meant to live in the present, to enjoy where we're at, but then also to have hope for your future, to have goals, to set intentions in your life. And so I think a past, present, future ring, when you look at those 3 stones, it can be a constant reminder of those things in your mind, of those thoughts in your mind of, wow, I've come a long way. Yeah, I have places I want to go, you know, but I've come a long way, and where I'm at right now is good. And practicing that every morning, waking up every morning. I told you I've been feeling a little down. Something that I've been doing to help me with that is when I wake up and I make my coffee and I sit and I do my prayer time, the first thing I've been doing is thanking God for the good things. It's just thinking about even the smallest little things, like thank you for this Christmas tree. Thank you that I get to have a Christmas tree, because there's people who don't. Thank you for my dog sitting next to me, that she's healthy, right? Just getting into those things that you're thankful for right now in this season. All right, now your start price on this one was $1,335. Okay, I told y'all those lab diamonds are going to help you with your price point. We're going to bring you down to $1,001. Okay, with a $200 budget pay, the lowest budget pay yet of the show. Your estimated replacement value, $2,400. $2,400, and you were getting it home for less than half of that. Now, Diane D, I love this. She did leave a review, and she left a photo as well. Please, that's even a greater aspect. If you leave a review, leave a photo so people can see, oh, wow, it looks just as good. Diane D wrote, absolutely beautiful. I have never had a Lagoon Tourmaline, and the diamonds are spectacular. Diane, I'm happy for you. I'm so glad that you got your first Lagoon Tourmaline and that you love it so much. That makes me so happy. When we're able to bring you something for the first time and you love it, it makes our job all worth it, you guys. All right, this one will be Shop 6. Shop 6 for our only 3-stone ring of the show. And now we are going to get into another multi-stone ring, but completely different. Because to me, a 3-stone ring and band ring, it's not the same. You know, it's just not the same. So we are going to get into our Lagoon Tourmaline band ring. Oh, shoot. Elias, what was the sizing on that 3-stone? I completely forgot to tell them that. We will hop over to that. That was my bad. Sorry, you guys. I got on my little tangent. Y'all know I do that sometimes. I can't help it. I get on these tangents. So 3-stone ring that we just did, sizing was 6 through 10. Thank you, Elias. 6 through 10 on that one. The band ring is going to be the same sizing, 6 through 10. I'm going to get that out there before I start talking, because if I don't, you might never know the sizes. I'm just kidding. I love this because it's finger to finger. This would be so nice to stack with other band rings to wear on its own. You know, the Lagoon Tourmaline, the more I'm looking at it, I think it might have been Hunter that described Lagoon Tourmaline like this one time, but he said it's like that kind of teal velvet that you see on like holiday dresses. You know, that teal like velvet that you see around the holidays? That's kind of like what Lagoon Tourmaline is. It's like that teal, warm, like kind of crushed velvety color. Ooh, I love it, you guys. So this one is also a 3-stone ring. However, instead of those stones being vertically placed, they are horizontally positioned into a band ring. And then in between each one of your Lagoon Tourmaline, you have a gorgeous, luxuriant lab-grown diamond. And those diamonds are 3 millimeters in size. So to give a little reference, my tennis bracelet that I wear all the time, those are 3 millimeter stones. So 3 millimeter stones are large enough to be in a tennis bracelet. So you are getting prominent stones here on this band ring. You got your 3 baguette tourmaline, 6 by 3 millimeters. I want to say that's the same size that we saw in our 3-stone ring. We're just doing them horizontal instead of vertically placed. So different look, very similar carat weights here. 1.1 carats on your Lagoon tourmaline. These will be your premium Pure New Lagoon tourmaline. You then have your 4 lab-grown diamonds in between each Lagoon tourmaline and dotting the edges. So like I mentioned, it's finger to finger on this band ring. I'm going to show you up close. Make sure I covered every detail. Baguette cuts, 3 of those, a carat, 1.1 carats. Ooh, okay, now your appraisal is actually saying 3A. We're saying premium, appraisal is saying 3A, so make a little bonus there. And then you've got 40 points of diamonds, almost half a carat of diamonds, which makes sense. Look at that. Look at how large those diamond rounds are. Okay, those are some prominent diamond rounds. Large, large, large. Wow. Okay. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Y'all, I love this. I love that we took 2 things that honestly, the stones are so similar, but they're done in completely different ways. You have the 3-stone and then you have the band ring. They're both 6 by 3 millimeter stones, and you've got 3 of them. But you've got a band ring or you've got a trilogy ring, and they present completely differently than one another. How crazy is that, right? Done in 10 karat white gold. Now, estimated replacement value on this one is $1,900 for estimated replacement value. Y'all, first piece of the show, under $1,000. Under $1,000. Okay, we are bringing you to $900 on this band ring. I would love to see this stacked with a diamond band ring. I mean, wear this with your engagement ring. If you have a diamond engagement ring. Let's see, what do we have on the next show? Is it moissanite or lab?
We have lab on that.
Okay, let's see how this would look. I think this would, oh, okay. Y'all, look at this lab diamond solitaire with the Lagoon Tourmaline as the wedding band. How gorgeous is that? Okay, I am loving this. I am loving that look. You could have this as an anniversary band. If you have a high enough profile stone, like if you have a Tiffany, like a Tiffany cut, a Tiffany setting, look at that. I am loving that. This, we talk about the trilogy being an anniversary gift. This could be an anniversary. It's still 3 stone. So it can still represent past, present, and future, but it's going to do so in a way that's so different. In love, you guys. $900, under $200 to get this home on budget pay. $180 on your budget pay for this gorgeous Lagoon Tourmaline band ring. I am just in awe right now. At this price point, at the quality, at what you're getting. It's 10 karat white gold, you guys. It's appraised at $1,900. So you are getting this for $1,000 less than your estimated replacement value. And it's something that you can wear day in and day out, but you can stack it. You can wear it on its own. Lots of different ways that you can wear that. Now that band ring is going to be shop 7. All right, shop 7 on that gorgeous band ring. Now this next ring, you guys, I feel like a snowflake princess. Just bringing this out here right now. And there's our personal shopper numbers. I know some of you, it might be a little bit kind of like, I don't know how I feel about ordering through social media. Call the number. Call our personal shoppers and place your order if you want to actually speak to someone. I know that can provide some added comfort for you. That phone number right there, 888-835-2237. And they can help you complete your purchase. They'll get your coupon code in, all of that. So go talk with them. All right, you guys. Now, remember I said I feel like a winter wonderland princess with this ring. It's like a snowflake of gorgeous Lagoon Tourmaline. And I mentioned earlier that there would be a couple of pieces that are just out of this world budget friendly. And this is what we do at Shop LC, and I'm so proud that we do this because when you get into gemstones like this, like Lagoon Tourmaline, you know, the certified and appraised pieces, there are a small number of people out there who will likely be able to own those pieces. And I know we've got tons of collectors, and I know many of you are able to afford some of the higher priced pieces. But there are also many of you, myself included, that are not at a point where you can necessarily purchase a $1,000 ring, a $2,000 ring. Well, Shop LC is really, really good about switching up some materials, right? So that you can get that sought after gemstone. But we swap out a few materials so that we can bring it to you at different price points. And it opens up this huge window for people who thought they would never be able to own a Lagoon Tourmaline. We swap out those materials and suddenly so many more people are able to own and wear and love this gemstone. And that's what I think is just so incredible about Shop LC. We want everybody in. That's something Ankur always says when he goes on air. He's like, is everybody in? We want everybody in. We want everyone to experience the beauty of owning gorgeous, highly sought after exotic gemstones. And this is how we do that. So this ring is actually placed in rhodium over sterling silver. So what touches your skin is rhodium, which is a derivative of platinum. It's going to have a high polished mirror-like finish. Your center stone is going to be a gorgeous cushion cut Lagoon Tourmaline. That is 66 points, okay? So over half a carat, 66 points on that cushion cut Lagoon Tourmaline. And then we've swapped out on your accent stones for moissanite. Now moissanite, it's a man-created stone, but it is absolutely gorgeous. It's one of my favorite gemstones. Sleeping Beauty turquoise and moissanite are my favorite gems. Moissanite has a very unique sparkle factor. So the way it reflects light, it doesn't reflect just white light. It reflects a rainbow dispersion of light. So it has a very unique property that is unique to moissanite. So when you get moissanite, I actually consider it a bonus when you get moissanite, but it's going to help you with that price point. So the way we've done this setting is gorgeous. And this is what I mean by, I feel like I'm in like a winter wonderland fairy princess because it's like this snowflake almost. So you have this gorgeous interior halo with your diamond rounds, but then you have almost like kind of the points of a snowflake, right? Moving outward, you've got two vertically placed diamonds, one before the other. They're going to have a more petite size and slightly larger. So you'll have the 1 millimeter rounds here, okay? And then these are going to be larger. These are going to be 1.4 millimeters. And right there, those are probably about 1.2 millimeters. So as you have those, almost like the rays of the sun, right? As you have each one of those going vertically, you have your two moissanite stones. So that's what I mean. It's kind of like this look of, ta-da! You see these just bursting rays of light. It's really special. And you guys, the price point on this is incredible. Your start price is $400 to get home Lagoon Tourmaline. And we're not talking about a 1/4 carat Lagoon Tourmaline. We're talking about 66 points, over half a carat on your Lagoon Tourmaline. That is a nice size. And your price isn't stopping there, you guys. We are actually bringing this down after your coupon code to $300. $300. I want y'all to see this up close. If you have just been kind of dreaming, as I've shown you these other Lagoon Tourmaline pieces going, yeah, Lauren, I love those. I can't afford Lagoon Tourmaline right now. I hope you realize you can. Your budget pay on this is $60. You can. You can get Lagoon Tourmaline into your collection, onto your hand. Please don't miss out on that, you guys. Isaac is in the house. Hey, Isaac. How's your day been? I hope you're having a good Friday. I think you're off today. So hopefully, oh wait, yes, you were going to hang out with your friend Lexi today. Hopefully y'all are having fun. Y'all, one of the deals of the show, $59.99 on budget pay and sizes. I know I'm happy. Petite fingered friends, y'all are happy. This one's starting at 5 through 10. So we have this available for our petite fingered friends out there who want to get this home in a size 5. 5 budget pays available to you. This one will be shop 8. Okay. We do have another one that's going to be a really friendly, budget friendly piece. Actually, we're going to match the price on this next one, but it's going to be a completely different look. So if you're looking for that budget friendly price point, but that wasn't really your style, maybe it's a little too over the top for you. This one's a little more simplified. Okay. A little bit more crisp, a little more clean, and minimalist. I'm kind of all about the bang with it. I love that like snowflake like design, but to each their own. And I really think when we're talking about jewelry, it's your personality, it's your own personal style. Those are the things that you have to think about when you're thinking about jewelry, is what goes with you, what reflects you, because your jewelry is a reflection, just like your clothes are a reflection of you, right? So you want something that's going to reflect who you are as a person. All right, you guys. So we are going to get a cushion cut tourmaline central stone, 62 points on that cushion cut. So very similar to what we just saw. And then you have 22 round moissanite and additionally 10 baguette cut moissanite. You might be going, whoa, 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 what's going on there? We've got baguettes and rounds. Yes, we do. You are going to have a total carat weight on those moissanite of, let's see, of 42 points. Okay, 42 points on your moissanite. So here's how the setting is. So the top and bottom, the north and south, are clusters of beautiful round moissanites. And in the east and west, those side clusters, those are done in baguette cut moissanites, vertically placed right there. So kind of giving it an elongated look. So as you look at your cushion, it actually looks larger and more elongated because of the baguette cut moissanite that are giving it this vertical placement down the sides of the stone. Look at that. Wow, y'all. Can you believe this? Done in rhodium over sterling silver. So again, a derivative of platinum. It's going to have a beautiful high polish. When you're wearing this, it's going to feel and wear like platinum, baby. Look at that on the hand. Hello, gorgeous. Hello. Love it. Isaac, have a great weekend. Isaac, are you heading out? I think you have to go. I think you're going to meet Lexi. You'll have to watch the replay. Oh, you saw the Nutcracker. Oh, yeah, I forgot. How was it, Isaac? Did you love seeing the Nutcracker? I know you just enjoy being with your friend Lexi. So it doesn't matter what y'all are doing because you're doing it together, right? Okay, you guys, your price point, $300 with a $60 budget pay. So it is officially your choice. You have a choice. You can choose which one you get. You have 2 options to get home Lagoon Tourmaline for $300. I said it, $300, $60 budget pay. You have a choice. This one right here, comment shop 8 for the snowflake. This one right here, a little bit more minimalist, comment shop 9. Y'all, don't miss it. Don't miss it. Shop 8 or 9. This is your bargain buy on Lagoon Tourmaline. This is a huge deal. I need you to realize what an incredible deal this is. We are bringing you a gemstone that and sizing on that, we're going 6 through 10. So if you need the size 5, you're going to have to do shop 8. You have to do the snowflake if you need the size 5. And then if you need other sizes, you can go with either or. Isaac, yes, have a good weekend. I'll possibly see you next week. I'm not sure of my schedule yet, but I leave town, so it's going to be a little difficult. Alrighty, friends, you have 2 options on your bargain-friendly tourmaline. And we're not done because we actually have one more major bargain buy in Lagoon Tourmaline. I'm going to present this one to you, and then we're going to do a little recap of what Lagoon Tourmaline is, what we're doing, and then we're going to get into our second half of items here. But maybe you're just not a ring person, or maybe you have someone in your life who has been dreaming of owning a Lagoon Tourmaline, and you would love to be able to gift them Lagoon Tourmaline. I did mention this at the beginning of the show. We were within our final few days of guaranteed holiday or like Christmas delivery. Obviously, Hanukkah starts a bit before then, so we can't guarantee that at this moment. But we can guarantee if you order still, I want to say it's through the 17th, we will guarantee Christmas delivery. So if you're looking for that special Christmas gift, maybe you don't know your loved one's ring size, but you know they've been wanting Lagoon Tourmaline. I've got you covered.
It's a beautiful stone.
Look at this. It really is. It's such a different stone. There's really nothing like it. That teal color, we were talking about it earlier. Hunter always describes it as like that velvet, that teal velvet that you see at like holiday dresses or like, you know, just very elegant. It's like that color. It really is. So, y'all, we're bringing you Lagoon Tourmaline. This is 87 points. Oops, on this cushion cut. 87 points. With the chain included, 20-inch sterling silver chain. Everything on this will be rhodium overlay as well, so it's going to give you the extra high polish. But everything is covered in moissanite. So you've got a double halo in moissanite, and then you have the bail covered in moissanite as well. So you have rounds in your moissanite in the double halo, right? Those are going to be 1.2 millimeter rounds, getting you 38 points. Then you have channel set. Okay, so moving up the bail, those are actually channel set, baguette cut moissanite. All right, moving up that bail. We could have skipped that at this price point, and everyone would have been so happy just with the pendant, with the double halo at the price point that you're getting. But our design team truly goes above and beyond to bring you innovative styles, to bring you that little added sparkle, that added flair. And moissanite definitely gives you added sparkle. Like, moissanite is all about the sparkle factor. Well, so you're going to get that.
I got to tell you, my mom had never seen moissanite.
Mm-hmm.
And
she loves it?
She's all about it now.
I was telling you.
Like, it was the game changer.
Yep. It's addictive.
A week ago, I showed her, and now everything is moissanite.
Mm-hmm.
You know, looking for earrings, looking for whatever she can find.
That I'm always telling people, it's like, I know we use it as a substitute for diamonds, but it honestly, it stands on its own. Like, it's in a category of its own. I don't even consider it as like a substitute. I consider it as its own little nice upgrade.
100%.
Like, it sparkles so beautifully. There's just nothing like it. The rainbow dispersion of light is crazy, especially when you have sunlight hitting it. It is absolutely amazing.
Isn't that what you want, though, too? Like, you want something that's going to be a showstopper if you're wearing it.
Big sparkle power, y'all. You want big sparkle power. Y'all, the price on this is awesome. We are under $400. Chain is included. You're getting 87 points on that Lagoon Tourmaline. Now, remember, the two rings are both in the 60-point range. So the pendant, you're actually getting more Lagoon Tourmaline, and you're getting a chain. We are at $382. Your budget pay, still amazing, still under $100. $76 on budget pay. So whether it's for you, now I think if you wanted to do a little set, a budget-friendly set, you could do the pendant with either ring, because this is going to be a cushion cut. Both of these were cushion cuts. So it doesn't have to be a direct match for you to create your own little set. Mix and match. The center stone is going to be the same. So you have the option to mix and match there. You could honestly even mix and match this if you have the white gold, right? The white gold double halo ring. Was it white gold or platinum? Let me make sure. I think it's white gold. Yeah, if you have the 10 karat white gold double halo ring, get the rhodium over sterling double halo pendant and wear those together. And everyone's just going to assume both pieces are 10 karat gold and diamonds, because that center stone is going to match beautifully. Now, these are non-graded Lagoon Tourmaline, but as I'm looking at the other Tourmaline, you guys, you really barely see any difference there. Of course, being graded, if someone was looking through a loop, there would be a difference. Or if you had them really close together, you would see a difference. But when someone sees this on your neckline next to your ring, they're just going to think, wow, she has two pieces of Lagoon Tourmaline. But maybe this is your first and you're adding to your collection. This is a really great way to go, you guys. If you don't yet own Lagoon Tourmaline, or if you already own it and you love it, and you're like, I want as much of it as I can get some of these pieces in rhodium over sterling. I'm telling you, it is, I'm all about highs and lows, okay? Like I will wear a really expensive bracelet next to a $10 necklace, and no one knows the difference. It's all about highs and lows. All right, you guys, that pendant, our final bargain buy of the show, is going to be shop 10. Look at that. Diamonds all the way up the bail. Can I believe it? Shop 10 on your pendant. Now, we have some loose gems. We might get to those at the end of the show. Loose gems are a little difficult. I get a little bit weary to show loose gems because I would hate for one to go flying. And there have been many times, actually on our television set, where I've been holding a loose gem in the little tweezers, and it has flown across the room. So, you know, we're just going to be careful. We might show those at the end in their boxes so that they don't go boing and just, you're like, okay, and there it went. So we've always found them. There are no missing loose gemstones, but it could be quite interesting.
It's a little different than earring backs, because I'm finding those all over the street.
Are you? Yeah, a loose Lagoon tourmaline. I think we'd be on the hunt. No one could leave until we found it. Someone did lose a 5-carat loose diamond in there one day in the TV studio, and everyone was like, don't move until we find this gemstone. It was found. It was found. Okay, you guys, we're getting back into certified and appraised. And real quick before we do, I just want to talk to y'all about Lagoon tourmaline. So tourmaline comes in such a vast array of colors. Now, Lagoon tourmaline is traditionally going to come from Africa, different regions in Africa, Mozambique in particular. But Lagoon tourmaline, y'all might know of Paraíba. That's going to be almost a neon-like blue. Lagoon tourmaline is going to be more of a warm teal color. So different colors that you see in Paraíba versus Lagoon. We're talking at the beginning, we're like, I don't know, Elias, which one do you prefer? There's a time and a place, I think, for each one. We actually had a gorgeous ring earlier on in the show, which I would have you go ahead and comment shop 2 if you want to look at that. That was Lagoon tourmaline in the center with Paraíba tourmaline hearts on each side, and that was gorgeous. And we have another one coming up, I think 2 more, that feature both. They go beautifully hand in hand. But if you want something a little bit more like a warm, rich color tone, Lagoon tourmaline is going to become your absolute favorite. It's those blue-green colors, kind of representative of like tropical waters, okay? So, of course, tourmaline, it will be part of that tourmaline family. October birthstone right there with opal. But this specific color is a very highly sought after form or color of tourmaline. So when we do like mixed tourmaline, some tourmaline is not as hard to come by, where Lagoon tourmaline is going to be very hard to come by. Okay. Now let's see here. Oh yeah, that is true. Moissanite. No one was able to purchase moissanite except for the patent owner. Yeah, there was a patent on moissanite, you guys, until 2016. So one manufacturer could sell moissanite, and then after that, we've been able to manufacture moissanite, and so we've done incredible things with moissanite. Okay, but we are back into diamonds. We're back into our certified and appraised pieces, so this one will come with your appraisal. This one is going to be a AAA Pure New Lagoon tourmaline, done in 10-karat white gold. I mentioned that earlier. Lagoon tourmaline really goes nicely with those light, bright metals. So you'll see Lagoon tourmaline typically either in platinum or white gold, or even the rhodium over sterling silver. It allows for kind of that warm stone to then have the light brightness of the metal next to it there. Now, you're going to have a cushion cut on your Lagoon tourmaline, and this is more of a square cushion cut. So most of the cushion cuts that we've seen today have been more of a rectangular cushion cut. This is going to be more of a square. You are getting 83 points on your cushion cut, over 3/4 of a carat. AAA minimum. Now remember, whenever we're in white gold, we're always going to have AAA. If it gets into quad A, we would have to put it in platinum. That's just our rule across the line here. So sometimes you're going to get, that's why I say AAA minimum, because sometimes you might have something that's kind of in between AAA and quad A, but when we put it in white gold, we're going to categorize it with the AAA. You're also getting an additional 35 points of gorgeous Earth Mined white diamonds. Those are going to be colorless white diamonds. Look at that. And it's a double halo, but we saw earlier on a cushion cut with a double halo, the edges were rounded. So it had an overall rounded appearance. I want you to see behind me. The edges on this are actually sectioned off. They're squared off. So you see more of an octagon when you look at this piece because each halo, both the inner and the outer, have these squared off edges. All 4 edges are squared off. So it gives you the appearance of an octagon. Though you have a cushion cut stone, you have this octagon-like halo. And everything is symmetrical, so it is more like a square. Oh, wow, you guys. This is I'm all about the double halos, right? I mentioned that earlier. I love that double layer of diamonds. It's kind of like the tiers of a wedding cake. And you can even see here, if you look at this from the side, you see the way, one, your Lagoon tourmaline is not set into your diamonds. And that is really important because when you have the Lagoon tourmaline like up out of the stones, it allows the light to enter the stone more easily. And you can see that right here. You'll see how you have the white gold holding the stone in place, but it's almost like a V. And then you have that section where you just see the stone. That is where the light is going to enter that stone and just create this beautiful display of color. And then you see how those diamonds move down almost in like tiers of a wedding cake. So you have these layers of beautiful gemstones. Not everything is flat. If we had that diamond placed in, or our Lagoon tourmaline placed in our diamonds, we wouldn't have as much light, and this stone would almost look black. Like, it really would. There have been times where I've been showing this stone, and maybe I have it on a black base on the set, and Hunter's like, no, we need the light. We need the light to enter that stone, because it can appear very, very dark. And you want to see the teals. You want to see the flashes of color when you're wearing Lagoon tourmaline. And so this is a really great way to do that by allowing the light to enter. All right, so we've gone over the carat weights. Sizing available, we have sizes 6 through 10. Now, of course, it's 10 karat gold. Very easy to size either at a local jeweler or talk to the personal shopper team to see if they can size that for you. Price point starting is $1,735. So we're already coming in with a bang. We're under $2,000 to start. Y'all, your estimated replacement value is $4,200. $4,200. We are coming in at less than half of that at $1,735, and then we are applying your coupon code. So your coupon code brings you down to $1,301. So we're just going to say $1,300 to make it easy. So about $3,000 less than what your estimated replacement value is. $1,300 to get this home with a budget pay of $260. $260, and it's appraised. So you're going to get the appraisal card with your piece. You don't have to worry about getting it appraised. It's already done for you. This was actually appraised in October. So this is a relatively new appraisal. So this is going to last you a while there. You can always have things reappraised. You can have things added to your insurance if they have an appraisal. So that's nice as well. It's a little bonus. Don't forget, thank you, Elias, for reminding me. Utilize that coupon code, friends. It is not automatically applied. You want to input the code LIVE, LIVE25, to get an additional 25% off. And that is where I'm getting that $1,300 price point. So the price you see when you comment shop, what are we on? 11 is going to be the $1,735. The price you pay when you input the code LIVE25 is going to be $1,301. Okay, with a $260 budget pay. Appraisal included, Luxoro card included. All right, friends, comment shop 11 for your gorgeous Lagoon tourmaline double halo with diamond ring. Ooh la la. Okay, we're about to get into our biggest single stone of the show, our biggest Lagoon tourmaline of the show. And it's not only the biggest, but it's going to be one of the highest graded. It is going to be in platinum.
Wow.
Yeah. Just brace yourselves because this is really exciting. We are getting into some major like collectible territory. This is the type of ring that you would expect to see on display in a very high-end jewelry store, even in a museum, in like a royal collection. Look at that on the hand. Just take it in. Just take that in, and then we'll get into the details. Hold on, let me get it straight on the finger. Okay. Wow.
So Mrs. Claus wearing it.
I like that idea, Elias. Yes, this is Mrs. Claus ring right here. Wow. I am just in awe of this ring. Okay, so your oval Lagoon tourmaline is 3 carats 48. So just about a 3.5 carat oval on your Lagoon tourmaline. We've only gone over a carat, I think just barely, so far in today's show. And now we have jumped to nearly 3.5 carats on your quad A Lagoon Tourmaline. So the best of the best on your Lagoon Tourmaline. Now, do y'all notice those little flashes of neon blue? So not only are you getting quad A Lagoon Tourmaline, you are also getting Paraiba Tourmaline. And that is also quad A. Quad A Lagoon Tourmaline, quad A Paraiba Tourmaline, and then of course, diamond. Beautiful diamonds, EF in color, VS2 in clarity. Y'all, the cutting on that oval is incredible as well. And again, that Lagoon Tourmaline is placed up. See how high up this is placed? So you literally have light entering all the way around that stone. And then you have the setting down below. Now, you've got some pretty prominent diamonds on the side. You've got 2 trillion cuts. So one on each side. So what would have been kind of a Y-shaped band, you have the Lagoon Tourmaline, not Lagoon, I'm sorry, the Paraiba Tourmaline moving down the band in a Y shape. And they filled in the top of that Y with a pretty prominent trillion cut diamond. That's got to be at least probably 1.5 to 2 millimeters on that diamond. And then moving around in the double halo, we're alternating between Paraiba rounds and white diamond baguettes. So there is just so much to unpack with a ring like this. That's a great way to see it. You're seeing the Paraiba, you're seeing the trillion cut diamond right there, the Paraiba moving down the sides of the band, and then the double halo. So in between every single Paraiba round, you have a diamond baguette cut stone. There's so much going on here. And I might walk you through that one more time because I feel like there's just so much to explain when it comes to this ring, and it definitely needs, it deserves the attention, right? So let's start. This will be done in 950 Platinum, part of our Rhapsody collection. So anything here at Shop LC 950 Platinum is part of our Rhapsody collection. Your center stone is going to be Quad A Lagoon Tourmaline. Warm, rich. It is 3 carats 48, just under 3.5 carats. The largest Lagoon Tourmaline we have seen yet today in our show. Take a peek at that. Now your accent stones. As you move around your stone, you're going to have a double halo. That double halo is composed of alternating baguette cut diamonds and round Paraiba Tourmaline. Now the Paraiba Tourmaline are also quad A. So everything is the best of the best. And I'll show you here. You'll see you've got 2 Paraiba rounds, 2 baguette cut diamonds, 2 Paraiba rounds, 2 baguette cut diamonds. So everything lines up between the inner and the outer halo. Everything lines up. Then we get to the band. Now you have a split Y-shaped band that is completely covered in Paraiba Tourmaline. But then that little space in between your Y shape, we filled that in with a trillion cut diamond. So, I mean, everything about this is covered in luxury. The design, the way we have multiple different cut gemstones, the way we have the Paraiba mixed in with the diamonds. Everything about this screams collectible. It screams luxury. There you see the split band. There is that trillion cut diamond. I mean, that is a diamond of size. It is a substantial stone right there. In your trillion cut diamond, you even have a little petite. That's going to be actually an even more petite trillion cut right there beneath it. So everything is filled in with sparkle from top to bottom. Now, this was appraised last March. It was appraised for $22,700. $22,700. Donna B left a review, 5-star rating. She wrote, absolutely beautiful ring. I love the color and the size. It looks so rich and is a knockout. Thank you, Tony. My favorite for sure. Okay, well, that says a lot because she mentioned thank you, Tony, which means she purchased this on one of Tony's shows. Well, Tony is our resident gem hunter. Tony is literally boots on the ground oftentimes sourcing brand new gemstones for us here at Shop LC. So when Tony sells something, you know, 1, it's highly sought after. 2, it's very rare and exotic. And 3, it's costly, okay? So the fact that you're able to get it for this price today is incredible. But also said it's a knockout. Yeah, it's a knockout. It could probably knock somebody out. That stone is huge, you guys. This is the biggest Lagoon Tourmaline we've seen. And again, I just want y'all to see the way that tourmaline sits above the stones so that light can enter all the way around. Look at that. Hopefully that shows. Okay, yeah, you can see that. Oh, there we go. We had Angel joining us. We had Azeve. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your names, you guys. Okay, so estimated replacement value was $22,000. Ooh, yeah, $22,000. Your price today, starting price is $9,310. Not the price you're going to pay. You are going to pay. You are going to pay. Thank you, guys. $6,982. So $22,700. You are paying about $15,000 less. Can y'all even believe that? In what world can you go and buy a ring for about $15? Not $15. $15,000. Yes, it's hard to get the words out because it doesn't even make sense. $15,000 less than the estimated replacement value. I don't think you can do that really anywhere. Like, what? How? Why? I don't know. Well, I do know. We're bringing it straight to you. Look at that. Okay, sizing. So we are starting at size 6 and we are moving up through size 10. Now we had some more bookend sizes. Those are sold out. It's in platinum, so it's sizable. It can be a little tricky, so I would just talk to a jeweler that you trust or talk to our team and see if they can size it. But you do have a nice range there, 6 to 10 with half sizes. Okay, so you got the 6.5, 7.5, etc. And they're in that size range, cap at 10 and 6 on those. If you need a smaller size, the 5, 5.5, or the 10.5, there's a little black bell. This is the first time we've encountered this today, but you can actually click on that bell, put in your email address and your name, and they will notify you if we get that item back in stock. So that's always a good way if you're just kind of dreaming of something. But I encourage you, if you're dreaming of this, comment shop 12. Put it in your inbox. If you can do it today on budget pay, your budget pay price is going to be $13.96. If not, keep it in the inbox and see if it's around. Maybe you have a special occasion coming up. You are having the coupon code applicable today, the Live 25, that gets you 25% off. So that's really nice, you guys. Take advantage of that. There's always coupon codes kind of swirling through the website, but they're only good on certain items. So if you are looking for Lagoon Tourmaline, today is the day to make sure you're going to get an extra discount on your Lagoon Tourmaline. All right, friends, this one is shop 12. All right, shop 1-2 on that Lagoon Tourmaline. Okay, that was the biggest piece of the show, you guys. Like that major wow factor. Now we do have another big Lagoon Tourmaline coming up. I think that's might be our grand finale. Well, we'll have the loose after that, but that one's a completely different look. That if you're wanting like glam factor, wow factor look, the look of that one was off the charts. Like, whoa. Okay, now let's get back into a little bit more of a minimalist look because big, bold, crazy glam factor is not for everybody. And we want something for everybody out there. So this next ring is going to be a part of our Rhapsody collection. It will come in 950 platinum, the entire setting done in 950 platinum. And it's a very substantial band. I love to see such a substantial band. Sometimes bands can be very petite. This is substantial. You also will notice that on that band, you have a really nice high polish. And that's something that is connected with platinum, right? When you look at platinum, you get a really high polish, major shine, kind of a mirrored like finish on your platinum. Now let's get into the gemstones. This, I would say, is the most simplified ring we have done today. And I think this is really great for the person who wants to showcase their Lagoon Tourmaline because it's also one of the higher carat weights in the Lagoon Tourmaline. But if you are looking to get a ring and you're not wanting any of the fluff, you want to showcase, I own Lagoon Tourmaline. Look at the color of this gemstone. Look at the quality of this gemstone. Then you don't need the halo. You don't need diamonds down the band. Minimal kind of accents is better, right? So you have an octagon cut. It's going to be a 2 carat 27 on your octagon cut. Okay, so over 2 1/4 carat on that octagon cut with trillion cut diamonds, one on each side. Those are 3.2 millimeter diamonds coming in at 10 points each. So you have 2 carats, 27 on your octagon, and then you have 10 points of diamonds on each side, but very minimal, right? We're not going over the top. We don't have a double halo. We don't have a white, like all of these things. All eyes are on your quad A Lagoon Tourmaline. It's a large stone. It's also a very saturated stone because we're looking at quad A. So the color is going to be very, very saturated. Of course, it's quad A, so it's going to be a 950 platinum. And looking at that gram weight, you were getting 7.8 grams of 950 platinum. Can y'all believe that? 7.8 grams of platinum in this ring. And, okay, I haven't shown y'all this on any of the other pieces, but you're going to have the R on the interior, on the under gallery. You're going to have that on any Rhapsody collection piece. And this gem is such top quality. It's so crystal clear that you can actually see when you're looking at it, you can actually see the backwards R through your gemstone. And it's probably too because I have it against the light, so the light's shining through. And when you have light behind a Lagoon Tourmaline, you see so much beautiful color. And I mean, you really see how perfect this stone is, right? Like you see the clarity in that stone. You see the quality in that gemstone. The fact that you can see that R in the under gallery is amazing. And now they've done the same thing here in the setting where they've done kind of this V shape on the sides so that the stone is more exposed to light. And we want the stone to be as exposed as possible to light so that you get so much color, right? More vividness in your color. Okay, so this one is also certified and appraised. But here's the thing, you guys. This has been hanging out with us for a while, okay, this ring. Must have been something that slipped through the cracks. I don't know what happened. It's been with us for a little while. This was appraised in June of 2024. June of 2024. So I think if you've been hanging out with us here at Shop LC for a little while, even just for a few shows, you probably know. Gold in 2025 was on a wild upward trajectory. Now, of course, there's ebbs and flows. There's been some dips, especially recently, but it's still an overall upward trend. We're not in gold. What am I talking about? We're in platinum. Precious metals in general have been on an upward trend. Gold gets all the glory. We talk about gold a lot, but every precious metal has seen a spike. During uncertain times, people tend to want to stock up on metals, collect metals, and so therefore we've seen an upward trend in these precious metals. And with platinum has a lot of other uses aside from jewelry, right? Vehicles utilize platinum, solar panels utilize some platinum. So there are other things that are needing platinum, and platinum is a very limited resource at the moment, a lot less than gold. So your estimated replacement value on this ring is $11,500. $11,500. Now, y'all are seeing a start price up there of $4,534. We have actually already reduced that one time. So this is left over from clearance. I don't know why. I don't know how. We have brought this down to $3,174. Pre-coupon code. So after your coupon code, we're actually bringing you under $3,000, okay, to $2,380 for platinum, for Quad A Lagoon Tourmaline with diamonds, guys. Then we have a budget pay of $476. So you're going to get this home for under $3,000. Your estimated replacement value, as of over a year ago, was over $11,000. So let's see. You're getting this for about $9,000 less. $9,000 less than your estimated appraisal, your estimated replacement value. Now, let's take a peek here at a review or a comment and review by a verified reviewer, Lynn. Lynn wrote, absolutely stunning. I received this beautiful piece this morning. I honestly can't take my eyes off of it. The color and clarity are mesmerizing. I think I like it as much as, if not more, than my Paraíba tourmalines. Okay. So Lynn is saying, okay, I think I might like this as much as, if not more than her Paraíba. So pre-owning Lagoon Tourmaline, she was team Paraíba. And then she owns Lagoon Tourmaline. She's like, I don't even know. She's with me in LA. She's like, I can't even decide which one's my favorite. because they're both so gorgeous.
That's why I just get them all.
Yeah. Be like Lynn. Be like Lynn. Have one of each in your collection. If you've not yet owned Lagoon Tourmaline, make sure you're coming in on these. And check out, you guys, check out 8, 9, and 10. If this is a little out of your price range, go back to 8, 9, and 10. Those are going to be done in rhodium over sterling. So you'll get your Lagoon Tourmaline in a different way. But for our collectors out there, what a steal, you guys. I have a feeling the reason that we're doing this additional markdown on this one is because we've had this since 2024. We just have a few left in inventory. So comment shop 13. Comment shop 13 to get the link for this. You'll see the price has already been reduced. Then you're applying the coupon code. Yes, you can actually call, which I would call on a ring like this. I would call the personal shoppers. There's their number right there, 888-835-2237. Call them. Make sure they have this for you. See what sizes they have available. Get this home, you guys. If you're a collector and you just really want to enjoy the beauty, the color, the rarity of Lagoon Tourmaline, this is a great opportunity to do so, right? Shop 13 on that one. Now we're going to get into another ring. We've got 2 more rings, and then we will get into our loose gemstones. And of course, we'll keep them in the cases so nothing goes awry. Okay, now this is my kind of ring. So I love that one, and I have an appreciation for it. But like I said, we all have our own unique taste when it comes to jewelry. It kind of goes hand in hand with our fashion taste. Some people might be a little more simplified. Some people are a little more over the top. I feel like I go through waves of, wanting to dress a little more simple, and then waves of wanting to be a little more over the top. But for some reason, when it comes to my jewelry, I wear day to day, I wear very simple jewelry. I wear sterling silver bracelets. I wear, maybe either a heart or a cross pendant. I wear pretty basic jewelry. But if I have a special occasion, I feel like the more razzle-dazzle, the better, right? The more kind of fluffiness, which the diamonds are like to me the fluffiness. We're adding in all of those extra little bonuses on top of the gorgeous gemstone, which is always going to be the centerpiece. Everything else is just the frame. Everything else is just the icing on top of the cake, right? The cherry on top. And so we are looking at 950 platinum. Ooh, you feel that. Okay, 7.12 grams. Yeah, you feel that platinum when you slip this onto the hand. You are going to get a carat 39 on that octagon center stone. Carat 39. Then you have 54 diamonds. 54 diamonds. And we're featuring another double halo. Now, what is different on this double halo is this is the first double halo to show where the outer halo has not had smoothed edges. Okay, the outer halo actually is giving you a sunburst style halo. So you've got a smooth inner halo, and then you have a sunburst style outer halo. So you see there, it gives it a completely different look. If we had smoothed out those edges, it was a different ring, right? I mean, it just would have been a different ring in its entirety. But with this being an octagon, we really didn't square off those edges. The edges are rounded with that sunburst styling. Now, of course, you kind of get a reminiscence of that octagon shape, but it's a little bit more rounded. It's not as, I remember the cushion cut where we actually had those edges they were squared off. This isn't going to have the pronounced squared off edge. It gives it a little bit more of a rounded effect all the way around your Lagoon Tourmaline. So that Lagoon Tourmaline, remember, if it's a 950 platinum, that is going to be a quad A gemstone. Then we're looking at the 54 diamonds. 54 diamonds, okay? Those are going to be EF in color, VS clarity. So, I mean, this is just impeccable quality. Lagoon Tourmaline, the diamonds, everything about it. 950 platinum. Hello. Full on luxury mode activated. With this ring, you're getting 7 grams of platinum. Everything about this is incredible, you guys. Now, carat 39. So let's see here, about half an inch from top to bottom. If you wanted to look at that inches wise, that is quite a large presence there on the hand. So sizing on this one, we're going to have sizes 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good size range available to you. We are going to be doing a price point. I don't know, should I do the appraisal first? Yeah, okay. So estimated replacement value is $8,000. $8,000. This is done from an outside party. Your start price today, $3,465. Less than half of the appraisal price, $3,464. Then we add the coupon code, and you're looking at about $5,000 less than the estimated replacement value, actually $5,400 less. We're bringing it down to $2,598. $2,598. $8,000. You're paying less than $3,000. Budget pound, this is going to be $519. This is a gorgeous presentation of Lagoon Tourmaline right there. It's sleek. Everything about it. It's sleek, it's elegant, but it has this opulence from that sunburst style halo where you're getting that major kind of glam factor. Wow. Look at that, y'all. How special is this? Ooh, I just love this ring. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alrighty, my friends. This one will be Shop 14. Okay, Shop 14. We have Felipe joining us, or Felipe. Thanks for hanging out. This one will be Shop 14. Platinum, diamonds, glamour. Glamour, glamour, glamour right there at Shop 14. Wow. Okay. Now we are going to bring out our second big piece. Okay. Our big Lagoon Tourmaline. So we had earlier the oval, and that was massive. It also featured Paraiba. Hint, hint. This one will also likely feature some Paraiba. If you are just now tuning in, maybe you're just catching the little tail end of our show, hey, you come to the right place at the right time. We have been doing 2 hours of Lagoon Tourmaline. You can rewatch this show later and actually see every single item we've had if you've been waiting for a piece of Lagoon Tourmaline. That is really the great thing about the live streams. Sometimes we'll do specialized shows on particular gemstones on the TV side. We might do, 2 hours of Sleeping Beauty turquoise, an hour of moissanite. The live streams are, for the most part, going to be specialized shows. So if there's a particular gemstone that you've been waiting to get into your collection, when we have a specialized show, slip in there. Come see a bunch of pieces, one after the other, to comparison shop, right? You can see every single item on the hand. Of course, you can go to our website and comparison shop, but there's a difference when you see something on the hand. Also, I'm here to say, okay, yeah, on the screen it looks more like a square. In person, it looks more like an octagon, right? Sometimes things photograph a little bit differently. So it's really great to be able to shop the live streams because you have the opportunity, one, to ask questions, but if you come back and watch it later, you just get that side-by-side, piece after piece comparison of one singular gemstone. So go back, look at the shows we've recently aired. We had 2 shows earlier today, or one or 2 shows earlier today, yesterday. One show earlier today.
One.
Multiple shows yesterday. Go rewatch those. Go make some purchases. This is the time to get those items before Christmas. Okay, you guys, you don't want to miss, you don't want this to come in late. Well, we're getting into car pricing here, okay? Which actually I don't even know if you can really get a car for this price, but suggested manufacturer prices of vehicles these days. Hello. What, Elias?
Amazon cars, that's going to be a thing.
Yeah. I would not be surprised. Okay. Y'all, look at that on the hand. Just please take it in. Sometimes I just have to stop myself from talking and distracting y'all and just let you see the gemstone itself. Because some of these just speak for themselves. Like, this massive stone does not need me. It does not need explanation. You just got to take that in. This is the largest stone of the show. It is a 9 by 9 millimeter octagon. More of a square octagon. 4 carat 60. Over 4.5 carats. Can we believe this? Over 4.5 carats. That's what I said. Y'all don't really need me. I could just hold my hand and let you take this in. I am unneeded when it comes to this ring. 4 carat 60 on your Quad A Lagoon Tourmaline. The entire ring will be done in 950 platinum, and we are utilizing 34 points of diamonds. Those will be VS in clarity, EF color. And we are using 21 points of Quad A Paraiba Tourmaline. So this has been the debate since the very beginning of the show. Are you Team Lagoon Tourmaline? Are you Team Paraiba Tourmaline? Well, you don't have to choose, because guess what? You can get both gemstones in one gorgeous ring right here, right now. So take a peek here. I'll show you the way this is laid out. So that over 4.5 carat Lagoon Tourmaline, that's going to be the centerpiece, right? The focal point. And then we've added a beautiful framework to that centerpiece. The inner halo is going to be your Paraiba Tourmaline, 21 points. And you'll see here, you do have the edges squared off, so that octagon carries all the way through both halos. So the inner halo is going to be your Paraiba Tourmaline. That outer halo is where we see your gorgeous, bright, white diamonds. These are going to be natural earth mine diamonds. Total carat weight on this will be 6.15 carats of genuine gemstones. Oh, thank you, Elias. Yeah, this is the other big whammy we had earlier. So totally different looks. And I will show you that in a minute, because for our collectors, you might be making a choice between those two. And I'm going to cross compare those in a second here. Man, every time I look at that, I got to take a big breath. So let's see. Make sure I covered everything. Oh, gram weight, right? Platinum gram weight. 9.4 grams of platinum in this ring. Beautiful setting. And again, you'll notice, like we have with our other large stone, that Lagoon Tourmaline is placed above your accent stone, so it's prong set. So light is going to enter on all 4 sides of your stone. So that's going to allow you to have the most enchanting color coming off of your Lagoon Tourmaline. Now, sizing on this one, the end caps are sold out, unfortunately. So we are starting at size 7 and moving up through size 11 with half sizes. 5 through 6.5 are sold out. It's platinum. You could possibly have it resized. You'll see there in the back, you have the R for the Rhapsody collection, not to be confused with Rolls Royce. It does look very like Rolls Royce-esque. You are getting the Rolls Royce of Lagoon Tourmaline right here. So estimated replacement value is $21,600. $21,000. There are people who will go out and buy a $21,000 ring today. They will, right?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there are people who can do it. But you don't have to do that. And you can get a ring that should be $21,000. Wears like a $21,000 ring. But your price point today is not even $9,335. You are actually paying $7,001. $7,001, 1/3 of the estimated replacement value. 1/3 of the estimated replacement value, you guys. Your budget pay is coming to $1,400. So if you're seeing that price and you're going, man, I am dreaming of this ring. I would love to make this ring happen. I don't know if I can do that. Can you do the budget pay? Can you do $1,400? And I know even that can be a lot for some people. For some, it's not. For some, it is. We all have completely different financial situations. So there's really no comparing there. If you can do it, amazing. If not, we have other options for you. I encourage you watch through the whole show and find what fits in your budget. But if you are looking for a true collector's piece, that one of a kind, or not one of a kind, but once in a lifetime purchase, right? Like, what are the odds that you're going to purchase a ring like this again? Pretty slim. This is the moment. So this one will be shop 15. Now, there have been 2 pieces that are just kind of next level. Shop 15 and shop 12. Totally different looks, however. So shop 15, we've got the octagon with the double halo squared off edges. Shop 12 was that massive oval. Now, they both feature Paraiba Tourmaline. They both feature gorgeous diamonds, completely different looks. Do you like more modern, squared off edges? You want to go shop 15. Do you like more round, a little bit more of a Victorian look, a lot of character? Shop 12. You can't go wrong with either one. Very much a personal preference. Both of these are appraised. I want to say the oval is appraised at $22,000. The octagon is appraised at $21,600. So right there in the same category, coming right around the same price. Literally, they're both right there, starting around $9,000, and then we're taking your coupon code. They're like price matched nearly. Okay, there's a $30 difference between these rings here at Shop LC. So the choice is yours. I mean, hey, you could get 2 for the price of 1 if you wanted to. Appraisal price is what I mean, but look at that. you have the choice to make shop 15 or shop 12. These are the biggest, boldest pieces of the entire lineup today. I am in love. All right, my friends. Wow. Collectors, come on by and get yourself some Lagoon Tourmaline. These are very special rings. Okay. Now, speaking about collectors. So many of you collectors might say, well, yes, Lauren, I collect, but I prefer to collect loose gemstones. And either it might be that you are keeping these gemstones and have an intention to, create your own jewelry someday. Or maybe you want to keep them tucked away and you plan on giving these to your loved ones over time. I know my dad's mom, she had collected loose gemstones over the years, and I have a little box of all these loose gemstones. I'm being honest, I don't even know what they are. They were in little boxes like this, little clear boxes, all these little different ones, and then she had them in a little paper box, and I really don't know what they are. I know I've got a couple little tanzanites. I think I have a ruby in there. The rest I'm not quite sure. But she collected loose gemstones over the years, and then she gave a few to each of her grandkids. So maybe that is what you're doing. You're collecting them just to have that beautiful collection. Maybe it's, kind of just, we all tend to collect something, right? So maybe you are a loose gem collector. Maybe you do dream of, hey, I'm going to create stud earrings because, hey, we don't have Lagoon Tourmaline stud earrings. I'll tell you that. So maybe you're going to create your own earrings. Maybe you're going to create a 3-stone ring. Maybe you're going to do a pendant. Maybe you're going to do like a bypass style ring with a Lagoon Tourmaline and a Paraiba. Who knows? You have options when you get these loose gemstones home. So you are looking at a quad A octagon cut Lagoon Tourmaline. It's a carat and a half, 8 by 6 millimeter. This is going to be that teal to almost forest green color on this Lagoon Tourmaline. So you're getting an incredible color there on your Lagoon Tourmaline. And this is Christmas pricing, you guys. So regular price, this would be at about $1,153. You are getting Christmas pricing, so we've actually gone below $1,000. We're at $935. Then we've gone to $935, and then we're applying the coupon code. So you're getting this for even less. So friends, look at this on the ear. Imagine this as a stud earring. Because I'll tell you, I've never seen Lagoon Tourmaline earrings. Any at all. Okay? Never. You could create your own Lagoon Tourmaline earrings, and if you wanted to pick up 2, even before the coupon code, you're looking at under $2,000 for 2. So you're looking at under $2,000 on these. Now, we do not have your Live 25 on these because it is a doorbuster deal. So this is actually going to be your final low price.
But sometimes you can call the personal shopper and they can give it to you.
Okay, so call the personal shopper, y'all. Just call them. See what they can do.
They did wonders for me when I was shopping here last week. So.
That's true. So call those personal shoppers, y'all, 888-835-2237, and see what they can do for you. Because a lot of times they can work some magic. They're a great team, so see what they can do. Now, of course, you will have your budget pay, 5 budget payments of $187. So take advantage of that and just call the personal shoppers and see. They really are a great team, and they try to make it happen the best they can, however they can. So whatever that might mean in that minute. So you will want to comment shop17 to get home your carat and a half octagon Lagoon Tourmaline. Shop17, great for the collectors. Let's read some of these reviews. Wow, okay. We have some amazing reviews. James P, 5-star rating. Shop LC is the doorway to fabulous gems. I like that. The doorway to fabulous gems. Yes. What a great gem and an unbeatable price from Shop LC. I just love receiving these beautiful gems. And the Piranu is another tourmaline that draws your eyes in like a whirlpool. James has some good wording here. The colors are fantastic. The octagon cut is perfection, and the depth of color is unmatched. Only Shop LC can offer the best product at the very best prices. Bravo. Thank you, James. What an amazing review. Constance wrote, in love. Beautiful matching pair of teal green stones. Went to buy the larger stone, but my fingers were not fast enough. Ooh, oh no. When the 3 carat comes back in stock, I will purchase that one. I am in love. Okay, so Constance got the 1.5 carat. She's coming back for the 3 carat. That's how much she loves this gemstone, you guys. Carol C, absolutely beautiful. Thank you guys for writing in. I'm telling you. Mary Angela, she wrote perfect stone, deeply hued. Yeah, I mean, the colors on this, like I said, it's got a little more of that green tone to it. So this is a doorbuster deal. We cannot apply the coupon code, but talk to the personal shoppers because they work magic. They're like our little magic fairies here at Shop LC. And that one will be Shop 17. Shop 17 for your 1.5 carat loose. Ooh, that's a gorgeous gemstone, you guys. I mean, every single Lagoon Tourmaline we've had on this show has been absolutely stunning. Gemstone after gemstone after gemstone. Now, we're going to show you one more here. Quite petite, but this is actually an appraised gemstone, and it's going to be a beautiful octagon. It's a 60-point octagon, quad A. So which is... I'm going to be really honest with you guys here. That cushion cut was a 1.5 carat, and it was on doorbuster deal for under $1,000. But wait, we have the coupon code on this one, right, Elias?
Yes, we do.
Okay, so let's see what that price comes to, because this is a 60-point. So it's about half the carat weight. That doorbuster deal might really be the way to go because you're getting a 1.5 carat for under $1,000. We're right now at $1,600 for our 60-point. So personally, I would want the higher carat weight, but after your coupon code, you're looking at $1,200. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you, comment Shop 17. Get that 1.5 carat for the doorbuster deal. You can tell it's a doorbuster deal when we've got a smaller carat weight for a higher price point. You're really getting an incredible doorbuster deal. Now with this one, it is certified and appraised. So you've got that bonus, but you got to go with the higher carat weight for less price, right? They're both quad A, so you're going to get the same beautiful color tone.
Go big or go home.
Right?
Yes.
Like, I think on the doorbuster deal, it just makes sense. It's really hard to sell a smaller one for more when we just had that incredible doorbuster deal. So, y'all, that's proof. That is an amazing doorbuster deal. If you had any doubts, go back and get that doorbuster deal. Now, not that people aren't loving this one. If you have like a specific piece that you're looking for this size gemstone, not to say don't get it, but get more for your money, in my opinion. Linda wrote, beautiful color, plan to use for earrings. So maybe you have a plan for these. Esther wrote, gorgeous. All 5-star ratings across the board. Sharon, absolutely stunning. Truly a stunning gem. I wish I had held out for a larger size, perhaps next time. Y'all, we just need to go. Just comment Shop 17. Get the 1.5 carat. Sharon, I hope you see the 1.5 carat on doorbuster deals. This is an amazing deal because it's Shop LC, and of course they are certified and appraised. But just as a human being, I can't tell you to get half the carat weight for more. So I'm just going to say comment Shop 17 and get those because they will sell out at that doorbuster pricing. All right, my friends. What?
I'm looking at them.
Right? I mean, we just showed you the proof that it's an incredible deal. Okay, friends, we will be back, or the team will be back with you guys at 6 p.m. with Lab Diamonds, luxuriant Lab Diamonds. So y'all come shop some Lab Diamonds, some of y'all's absolute favorite gemstones. And
TikTok at 4:30.
Ooh, there's also a TikTok going on at 4:30. So head over to our TikTok. Totally different items. Really fun shopping experience. Go check that out. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Guys, on tomorrow. My goodness, tomorrow at 4 p.m. All right, friends.